Hello and welcome to all. How are you? I hope that all of you are doing well. In today's video, we shall see how to measure angles in radians and what are coterminal angles in case of radians. For this, consider this circle and it is subtending an angle of theta equal to 1 radian. So we know that the length of an arc is given by capital S is equal to capital R, which is radius of this arc, multiplied by theta in radian. Now if we have this theta in radian equal to 1 radian, so that is theta is equal to 1 radian, then in that case the length of arc will be same thing as radius of the circle. Okay. So whenever the length of arc is equal to the radius of the circle, then that much length of the arc sustained an angle theta equal to 1 radian. Now this 1 radian is equal to approximately 57.2958 degrees. So we have theta equal to 1 radian, which is 57.295 degrees. Now we know that the circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi multiplied by capital R, where capital R is the radius of the circle. Then if we have capital R is equal to 1, that is the radius of the circle is equal to 1, then we get the circumference of the circle will be equal to 2 pi, which is nothing but 6.28. So therefore, in this case, what we have is, we will have this will cover 1 radian, this will cover 2 radians, this will cover 3 radians, this will cover 4 radians, this will cover 5 radians, this will cover 6 radian, and this will cover 6.28 radian. So the value of if we substitute the value of pi as 3.14 approximately, then we get 2 pi is equal to 6.28, which is nothing but correspond to 360 degrees. Now we will see what are different angles that are usually used in radians. So first we will consider pi by 6 here, and I will multiply this pi by 6, which correspond to 30 degree actually. So 0 multiplied by pi by 6, that is nothing but this will be 0 radian. Now we will move in the anti-clockwise direction from here. Then we will consider this much, which will be 1 multiplied by pi by 6. Then this will be 2 multiplied by pi by 6. This will be 3 multiplied by pi by 6. This will be 4 multiplied by pi by 6. We have to leave this. Then this will be 5 multiplied by pi by 6, then this is 6 multiplied by pi by 6, then 7 multiplied by pi by 6, then leave this one, then this will be 8 multiplied by pi by 6, 9 multiplied by pi by 6, then 10 multiplied by pi by 6, then leave this one. We have 11 multiplied by pi by 6, and last one, this is nothing but 12 multiplied by pi by 6. Now 12 multiplied by pi by 6 is nothing but what? 2 pi. Now to get the in between angles here, that is these angles we have kept as it is, we have not written anything there. So for that we have to consider pi by 4, which is 45 degrees. So this one will be 0 multiplied by pi by 4, then this will be 1 multiplied by pi by 4, then this will be 2 multiplied by pi by 4, that is 90 degrees, then this will be 3 multiplied by pi by 4, then this will be 4 multiplied by pi by 4, that is pi radian or 180 degrees. Then this will be 5 multiplied by pi by 4, then this will be 6 multiplied by pi by 4, then we have 7 multiplied by pi by 4, and 8 multiplied by pi by 4 will be nothing but what? 2 pi. So we have all these angles which we have there. Now we will simplify them. And what we'll do is, we will write out, we know that 180 degree is nothing but pi radian, therefore theta degree will be nothing but what? Theta in radian multiplied by pi by 180. So by doing this, the most usual angles we get as 0 radian as 0 degree, then pi by 6 radian as 30 degrees, then pi by 4 radian as 45 degree, pi by 3 radians as 60 degrees, pi by 2 radian 90 degrees, 2 pi by 3 radian will be 120 degrees, 3 pi by 4 radians will be 135 degrees, 5 pi by 6 radian will be 150 degrees, then pi radian will be 180 degrees, then 7 pi by 6 radian will be 210 degrees, then 5 pi by 4 will be 225 degrees, then 4 pi by 3 is 240 degrees, then 3 pi by 2 is 270 degrees, then 5 pi by 3 is 300 degrees, 7 pi by 4 is 315 degrees, 11 pi by 6 is 330 degrees, and 2 pi, which is same thing as 360 degrees. Now if we measure the angles in the anti-clockwise direction, that is from here to here opposite to the clock, then we measure these angles as positive angles. So this angle will be 30 degree, which is pi by 6 radians. And on the other hand, if we measure the angle in the clockwise direction, that is starting from this x-axis and like this clockwise direction, then that angle will be a negative one. Now if the angle this, so therefore this angle will be nothing but what? Minus pi by 6 radian, which is minus 30 degrees rather. So to get the angle to be in the range 0 to 2 pi, we have to add 2 pi in that. So this minus pi by 6 will be same thing as minus pi by 6 plus 2 pi, that is 11 pi by 6. So this angle will be 11 pi by 6. Now we shall see how to find out the coterminal angles. Now if the given angle is greater than 2 pi, then we have to keep subtracting 2 pi from that till we get the angle which is in the range of 0 to 2 pi. So for example, here we have 11 pi, so we have to keep subtracting 2 pi here, so we will get all the coterminal angles, and finally we will reach to an angle which is in between 0 to 2 pi. So 11 pi minus 2 pi, so we will get 9 pi, then here we will get 7 pi, then 5 pi, then 3 pi, and then finally subtracting 2 pi again we will get pi. So this pi will be a coterminal angle to the 11 pi in the range 0 to 2 pi. Now if the given angle is negative, that is less than 0, then we have to keep on adding 2 pi in that till we get an angle in the range 0 to 2 pi. So here minus 11 pi, so we have to add 2 pi in that, so we have to add 2 pi in that, so it will be minus 9 pi, then minus 7 pi, minus 5 pi, then minus 3 pi, then minus pi, and finally when we add 2 pi in minus pi, we will get it as a plus pi. So again all those angles by adding 2 pi's, they will be coterminal angles, and the final angle in the range of 0 to pi, which is coterminal to minus 11 pi, will be pi. I hope that you understand this. I will give one homework. Find out all the coterminal angles and also find out the coterminal angle which is between 0 to 2 pi for these two angles. So for 13 pi and for minus 15 pi, you have to find out all those angles. Remember here you have to keep subtracting 2 pi here till you get the angle between 0 to 2 pi. And here you have to keep on adding 2 pi here till you get the angle in between 0 to 2 pi. I hope that you understand this. If you like it, then do like, subscribe, share and comment. Thank you very much.